Hey, what's going on? Thank you for tuning into another What's in the Box product review.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
As you can see in the title, and as you can see right here, I'm reviewing the Canon Vixia HF800. So I know it's not new, whatever, but it was refurbished. I bought it from Canon. I'll leave the link down below. I bought it mainly for reviewing and for my top-down shot. What you're seeing right now, what I'm filming right now, is my Samsung NX30, and every once in a while it'll do something funky. Hopefully, I know I was just doing another review and it did it. I'll show you on the screen right now what it does, but basically it does that every once in a while. So I'm thinking it's almost time to retire this camera. I had it for a couple years. It served me good, and I might still use it for other little shots, but I wanted to dedicate it bird's eye view. And my wife got something going on. Really don't want to talk about it because we haven't got everything together yet. But a more simple camera, because this one is like a DSLR where I can take off the lens, I can adjust the focus and all that type of stuff, and she don't know how to do that. So for her stuff, I wanted her to have something that was, turn on the camera, whatever. But let me not waste any time. I know, like I said, I know it's a couple years old, but some of the stuff that I've seen on it is pretty awesome. So let's see what's in the box. Alright, so what you get in the box, you get your instruction manual, you get your camera, you get an HDMI to mini HDMI cord, your battery, USB to micro USB, and you get your charger, your wall charger, which is, I don't know what kind of port that is, but either way, this is what you get in the box. And let me put some of the stuff off to the side. Basically what I wanted, as I was saying earlier, my wife has a couple projects that she needs a camera for. So what I needed, something that was going to be small, lightweight, and I really do want something where I can take, and I don't have to worry about changing lenses, especially like getting up close and stuff like that. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but usually when I'm filming, I'll bring a couple lenses with me. And this will just take care of that. I won't get the video that I want as far as like the quality, but I'll get good quality. And then most importantly, if my wife needs to use it, that's where I really bought this for, is because if we're out somewhere with the family, vacation or a sporting event or something like that, I can give her the camera and she can just use it. She don't have to worry about changing lenses or nothing. But you get your lens guard right here, right on the side, which is great. Flips out. You can turn it towards you so you can see yourself when you're filming. And I believe this is touchscreen. I'm just going off of what I read up on it. Of course, if there's anything I miss, I'll put it on the screen. I really do plan on doing a more in-depth video on things that I've seen that I haven't, or I thought that I haven't seen, or anything like that. But you get your mic port. From what I understand, that I can't use my Rode mic on it because actually, could I use my Rode mic? I think I might be able to use my Rode mic that I use, which hopefully, if it's working right, you can hear the difference between the camera, which is, I'll play the audio from it right now. Hello, hello, hello. And then from the Rode mic, hello, hello, hello. But yeah, I should be able to use my Rode mic because this doesn't do phantom power. So you can't get power to come from this to go to the mic. I have my own power on there. You get an AV out. Let's see, you get your headphone button, or your headphones that you can put in here. You get an HDMI out, that's what the cord I showed you, and the USB out, so you can plug it into your TV or a computer or something like that, maybe watch yourself on a bigger screen. You got the on and off button, you got the play button, and this is where you put your SD card. I do gotta get an SD card. I'm going to be buying an SD card for it because I want to make sure I get the correct video, the maximization of video quality I can get. But you put your battery right here. You have your release button right here. And this is your record and stop button right here. And then you got your zoom toggle button right there. There is no hot shoe, so if you are using a mic, you have to put it someplace. So maybe something that could be rigged. You got your quarter 20s ports right here, and this one is just like when you have all my things are being used right here. But when you put it on a tripod, you usually have sometimes your tap that you put on the bottom there has like a little button that sticks out of it. It just goes in here just to line it up nice and straight, but that's what that is. But your quarter 20 right here, so you can put it on any tripod or mountain unit, stuff like that. But then you have your adjustable hand strap. All right, so basically, like I said before, I don't know too much. I'm going to be reading the manual and hopefully trying to get more in depth with it. But I'm going to try to run through its paces. I really don't have a camera that's really on this level other than my Samsung. So there's going to be some footage that is not going to look fair because by far, I believe my Samsung has a bigger sensor. And then with the interchangeable lenses where I can change my ISO, I can change my f-stop and stuff like that. You know, maybe it may be an unfair comparison, but compared to what I use my Samsung as my main camera, I'm gonna compare it to this. But yeah, so we're gonna get it all charged up and everything, and then take it for a little test run. I'll do some footage tests and all that type of stuff, and then I'll let you know what my final thoughts is.
Rejoice, your boy's back with another one. I'm bringing the noise. I came to break this shit, tear through the walls. And anybody caught in my way, trust me, I'm breaking some jaws. How dare you come and test the skills of the chosen one? Cause ain't nobody hotter than my grandmother's favorite grandson. You're damn right I'm feeling myself, but ain't no need to call the cops around here. I'm just molesting myself, and hell yeah, I'm still flowing on rock-ish.
Alright, so what's my final thought on this camera? Personally, it's not equal to my NX30, what you're watching right now. As you can see in the comparison, how different the footage look. I try to get them as even as possible with my Samsung being at a certain focal length, like a standard focal length, standard settings, and so on and so forth, to get it as even as possible. But these two cameras are, they're not on the same level. The benefits of having this camera, pretty much unlimited recording time. I believe you can hook it up to a capture card and have virtually infinite recording time. You can plug it up to the power source and don't have to worry about the battery. But if you're, in the field or out of the house or whatever case may be, and you're recording, it's pretty much you plug, you set it up and you hit record, and whatever you have on your card as far as the size of your memory card, and then as far as your battery life, you're gonna have far more time. Whereas my Samsung NX30 really has a 29-minute, 59-second recording cap. All right, and you know, you look at the size of your card, but the battery life probably won't last as long as this right here. I can almost guarantee that one. And as you can see in the footage, how different the video footage looked, but also you can see that this comes with active tracking. Whereas with my Samsung, you couldn't see me do it, but I had to push on the screen. They both had touchscreens. I had to push on the screen to focus when I was moving my lens around and stuff like that. But you know, this is kind of comparing tomatoes to apples, you know, or apples to oranges. You know, they're really it's really not a really good comparison. But you know, the truth is that this is going to come in handy when I have to record things and don't have to worry about time limits. I don't have to always keep looking up at the time, see how much time I got left, because I've been recording things, some reviews that require a little bit more detail, and I have to look up to make sure. And I've definitely ran out of time and had to go back over what I was saying the last few minutes. So with this one, it's kind of set and forget. So this one has its benefits, definitely. The active tracking, the record time, and that one has more benefits, a couple more benefits that this one doesn't have. Like I can change the lenses, so I can put on a more professional lens, because right now I have the kit lens. So until I can replace that one, I'll use this one for the time being, whenever I need it, for different looks and stuff like that. But if you want to pick one up, I'm gonna leave the Canon link to it, and I'm gonna leave an Amazon link to it. But yeah, you know, in a pinch, it's great. I've definitely used it on a couple of things, you know, that I wasn't planning on using it for, and I definitely use it on a few things that I did plan on using it for. But you know, like always, if you enjoy this content, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Sayonara.